Hi everyone, it's Rachalea Ismaili from Maya Fascia Release with an Aseres Yemei Teshuva Emuna Burst. So we all learn Emuna, and we know that the avoda of today, especially in these days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, is about developing and growing and deepening our relationship to the Almighty, to Hashem, namely by means of Teshuva, which means returning to the essence of who you really are. And who you really are is a soul that is connected and davik to Hashem. And a soul knows without any doubt that the Borei Olam loves them, is doing everything to the very last detail, and it's all for your best. But we forget that sometimes in this world. And in our generation, it's been said that having Emuna and developing Emuna is the avoda hakodesh of our times. And it's very hard for us to wrap our minds around this because we're so smart and we're cognitively complex and we like a nice, juicy lumdus to bring us into the intricacies of the Torah and Hashem. And some people like Zohars, and we like to go deep and intricate with our thoughts, mind, and soul to feel satiated and satisfied. We want proofs of gematria and as to see how everything links up and corresponds, and there's truth on every single level in both the physical world and the spiritual world and the emotional world, scientifically, mathematically. We crave the satiation of our soul. And sometimes telling people Hashem loves you, everything he does, everything is for the best and it's all for your good, kind of is like, it slides by us because we got that. Yeah, that's not something difficult to understand. Got it, next, move on. So this little clip is to help us deepen that primary avoda a little bit more. So I've been reading this book, The Wonders of Gratitude by Rav Shalom Arush, and it's his latest book, so I understand. And you know, it's just more and more about gratitude. Specifically, the goal of this book is about how we deserve nothing, and yet we live with a sense of entitlement. And it's hard to overcome that. So that's where we're focusing now. But it's also about being grateful and really just trusting Hashem, trusting the basic principles and tenets of Emuna, that Hashem loves you. He's involved in every last tiny detail of your life, and you don't have to worry about a thing because he's got you. It's all for the good. So what are some examples of things that are all for the good? Let's say you're in a business and you love your office and it's incredible and it has vaulted ceilings and skylights and it's in a completely perfect location close to your clientele, and there's some sort of discrepancy that happens and you lose your spot in the office. Or you put an order in at the grocery store for your Yom Tov meals or for your Shabbos Suda, and you put it in nice and early, and it comes in on Friday morning, and you're running a little late. You get started cooking Friday afternoon, and you realize the grocery store only brought you half of your order, and now you're stuck. Or it could be someone hurt you very deeply, or maybe your negative character traits that you've been working so hard on got the best of you, and you fell into the hands of the Sitra Achra, and you're suffering from that. Or maybe chas v'shalom, there's an illness, or a neighbor mistreats you, or you feel left out, or you just feel locked out of yourself, or living with chas v'shalom, anxiety, anguish, depression, physical pain. All of these things, this agmas nefesh, from the small to the big, they hurt us, they cause us a kvetz in our soul. It's a bit of anguish. And there's a solution to all of this anguish, a real solution. And I want to talk more and more about these solutions, but the first, most simplest angle is Emuna. How do we really have Emuna? So I want to tell you a story that happened to me from this morning. And I'm taking time out of Aseres Yemei Teshuva to tell you this because I really feel that it's important. It's important for all of us, and if I could shine the light that's shone into my soul for even a moment, it's my obligation to share it with you. Okay, so here's what happened. Over Rosh Hashanah, I took out from the safe my jewelry. Diamonds, beautiful diamonds, bracelets, earrings, rings, it's things that I take out for special occasions. And I took it out of Rosh Hashanah, and I kept it out over Shabbos. And today I woke up and I wanted to put it back in the safe, but I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere, and the jewelry was missing. This is jewelry that has monetary value and it has sentimental value. It cannot be replaced. And I'm looking everywhere for it. And of course, I'm in the work. And so I say, thank you, Hashem. I know it's for the best. But yet my heart is sinking. And I start saying, thank you, Hashem. But my heart is sinking. And I'm starting to amplify and say, okay, for this moment, I know Todah Hashem. I understand that it's for the best. But what about an hour from now, or 2 hours from now, or next week? What about when I have to tell my husband? And I'm going to feel such anguish. I'm going to feel so sad that it's missing and that it's gone. And I'm already anticipating the future suffering that I'm going to be happening. I'm stumbling out. I'm avalanching. I'm falling out of what I know. And I come back, I say, no, but thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. I don't understand it, but thank you. I know that it's for the best. I know that you love me. I'm avatal my das. I release the anguish here and I give it back to you. I accept this kapara with gratitude. And just within seconds later, this whole thing was about 60 seconds total. I lift up a piece of paper because I'm searching for it as I'm thinking Hashem. And there they are. Under this little piece of paper, just lift it up. There they are. All these glistening, beautiful, shimmering diamonds of sentimental and emotional value are all there. It's all there. And you can imagine what I felt. Such relief. Like, Todah Hashem, you got me. I believe in you. Thank you. Yes. Mizmor Todah, how are you? Ladonai, kol ha'aretz uvdu et Adonai b'simcha ba'u lefanai b'rinana. De'u ki Adonai hu Elohim, hu asanav lo anachnu amo b'tzon marito ba'u sharab b'totah hatzeretav b'tila hodu lo baruch shemo ki tov le'olam chazdo v'ad dor v'ador emunato. I felt such simcha, such gratitude. And then it hit me. The gratitude that I'm feeling in this moment. Halavai. This is the kind of gratitude I should have felt and could have felt in the moment where I noticed it was missing. That's what it means to say thank you and Todah Hashem. That's what it means to live with Hashem. That's what it means to be in relationship with Hashem, to have Emuna in Hashem. That He knows what's going on, and our little brains, our little cause and effect thinking cannot wrap our mind around how this is good. We can't. From our perspective, it is just bad. It's not good. I don't want to lose my jewelry. I don't want to go through that. But if it happened, even for a moment, that's happening because Hashem loves me and He cares about me. And the truth is that none of us, me, any human being, we don't deserve anything. We're not entitled to anything. But He loves us so much. So I want to bless us all, myself included, that for this coming year, and even in these moments, in these days, that we do a teshuva on the level of Emuna we think we have. You think you have Emuna? Notice how you feel when the Yeshua happens. Did you feel that way when at the moment of the kapara, at the moment of the klipa, at the moment of the concealment of Hashem's light? Because that's all the anguish is. All of those moments of pain, of agony, of anguish, that is just a concealment of Hashem's light. And He wants us to hang strong, hang tight. That's a moment, an opportunity that when Mashiach comes, we won't have. To be davak to Hashem, to say, I believe in you and I feel you. And my blessing is we should all feel the kind of simcha and joy that I felt in the moment where I discovered and found my jewelry, in the moments of anguish. And it's not easy. It's not easy. We're human. But that's the avoda, and that's my blessing to myself and to everyone who's hearing this message, that we can do it. It wouldn't be incumbent upon us. But even if we can't do it, the striving for it itself brings Yeshua. The striving for itself is mechaper for averas. And so I bless you with Gamar Chasima Tova, and I want to hear from you your stories of Yeshua when you deepened your Emuna. Have a great day.